This is me at Baye Eyadema International Airport in Togo. I am going to Senegal to investigate a very serious issue. Followers of the Tijaniyyah Sufi order, specifically those in the spiritual flood or faida of Sheikh Ibrahim Niasse, are being accused of exploiting their followers through forced labor and other oppressive practices. The idea of exploitation is particularly troubling, especially when viewed against the backdrop of spirituality and faith that the Tijaniyyah embodies. How can a movement, one that professes love, unity and spiritual growth, engage in practices that are so diametrically opposed to its teachings? I realize that uncovering the truth requires an unbiased approach. Kaolakh is a vibrant town, reputed for its strong spiritual roots and connection to the Tijaniyyah. My ultimate goal is to share the truth as I uncover it, whatever shape it may take. As my flight prepares for departure, I hold on to the hope that my journey will reveal the realities of this contentious issue. To make the journey more educative and adventurous, I stopped at the Gambia, as this country shares a land border with Senegal. To reach the border from the Gambian airport, I had to move through the water at a place called Bara. This was technically my first experience on open water, and it was super fun. After completing the necessary formalities, I continued my journey by crossing the border into Senegal. Next, I took a bus from the border to Kaolakh, nested in the heart of Senegal. The bus ride was another adventure. As we traveled through the countryside, it was during this bus ride that I experienced something I had already seen in documentaries: the use of donkeys as a means of transportation. Though I have seen horses on several occasions, but this is actually my first time of seeing a donkey. At this point in time, I remembered a verse in the Holy Quran, Surah An-Nahl, verse 8, where Allah says, "Wal khayla wal bigala wal hamira litarkabuha wa zinatan wa yakhluqu ma la ta'lamun." And He created the horses, mules and donkeys for you to ride and use as adornment, and He creates that which you do not know. After about 2 hours journey, I finally arrived at Medina to Baye in Kaolakh. Medina to Baye means the city of father, and the father is referring to Sheikh Ibrahim Niasse. This is where Sheikh Ibrahim Niasse established himself. As a sign of respect, I went to pay homage by visiting the resting place of Sheikh Ibrahim Niasse. This has been his abode since his death in 1975. Tijaniyyah has its roots in Algeria, but today it is notable in countries such as Senegal, Gambia, Mauritania, Mali, Guinea, Niger, Chad, Ghana and Nigeria. The order is named after its founder, Sheikh Ahmad At-Tijani, who was born in the 18th century. Central to the Tijaniyyah practice is the concept of individual adhesion or murid, where disciples are encouraged to develop a personal connection with the teachings of Islam through the guidance of a sheikh or mentor. This relationship is critical in the Sufi tradition as it allows for personalized spiritual instruction and mentorship. To deepen their spiritual journey, Tijanis must receive the Tijani Wird, a specific sequence of holy phrases and prayers directly from a Muqaddam, a representative or leader within the order. In Sufism, the concept of allegiance to a sheikh is akin to a mentor-to-teacher relationship, where disciples seek guidance and support in their spiritual development. The followers' commitment can involve financial contributions to community projects or the mosques, and much time devoted to spiritual gatherings and rituals. Followers of Sheikh Ibrahim Niasse face accusations of turning their disciples into slaves, primarily due to misconceptions surrounding their intense devotion and loyalty to the Sheikh. The branch, founded by Sheikh Ibrahim Niasse in the Kaolakh suburb of Medina, Baye, has become by far the largest and the most visible Tijani branch around the world today. One of Niasse's revolutionary ideas was the belief that spiritual enlightenment is accessible to everyone. He sought to break down barriers that often exist between trained religious scholars and lay people. This principle attracted many followers who were eager to deepen their spiritual understanding without feeling excluded. Thousands, if not millions of people visit Kaolakh annually for their pilgrimage in celebration of Prophet Muhammad. The Sheikh established schools in Medina, Baye, where students from Africa, Asia, Europe and America come to learn Quran memorization, Islamic jurisprudence, Sufi poetry, and other subjects related to Islam. The city is always open 24 hours a day for tourists and visitors, including the media. If they are really practicing slavery or if they have a skeleton in the cupboard, they wouldn't be so open to the world. Remember, knowledge is the light that dispels darkness. So disregard any misinformation you hear. They are merely propaganda cooked up by enemies of Sufi teachings and the values they represent. Keep shining, keep learning, and keep embracing the beauty of diversity. Until the very next time, stay blessed and thanks for watching.